Good morning, friends. Hello, hello. How are you this morning? We are on the road, so I thought I would just take a little moment and pull over and say a little hi, how are you on our journeys together, that we might find ourselves on the road with one another now for near on 6 years. So hope you're doing well. Hey, Jamie, good morning to you. Hope that this Thursday is warming up there in the Pine Tree State. A little mug up among friends. How are you, gang? Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. Give it see a couple more folks coming along. Let them. So, hope you are doing well. It is great to be back from vacation. You're in your car too. Oh my God, we have so much in common. I hope you're doing great. That it is nice to get back and connect with everybody and begin to kind of find our way back into things. Hope you'll keep all of our folks that are in need in prayer these days. So our friend Fanny Faye, keep her in your prayers. Keep your friend Bill in our prayers. And so remember that one of the things that we are, of the many things that we are, is we're a praying community here at 1111. That know that each one of you and that everybody who hears this will be prayed for today and the days, and everybody, and I hope that you will hold up your fellow journeyers and fellow pilgrims in prayer as well. Hey, Vicky, good morning to you. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing great. Mary Ann, good morning. Hello, hello. Glad you're with us. All right, friends. Pray for Jamie. Pray for me. I'm gonna be a Mimi. Good for you. That's great. I love it. You know, this is a big deal. Like what grandma name you pick is it's a big thing. You know, Mimi. I like that. That's good. Karen, good morning to you. Glad you're here. I hope you're doing great. All right, let's get going this morning. It is the 5th day of February on this Thursday at 11:11, and there's a ball game coming up this weekend. Maybe you've heard of it. You know, the great Seattle Seahawks versus some other team. Maybe, I don't know if you've heard of them. Patriots. Yeah, it's coming up this weekend. Everybody is a twiddle and goosebumps. There are buffaloes hiding their wings all over the world, just in fear of what's going to happen, because it is, and it's my contention. You know, we here in New England, I'm pretty sure that New England would just burst into different pieces of if it weren't for the sports teams. I think that's the last thing that actually, the glue that holds what used to be New England together. You know, that Pine Tree Staters up in Maine and Granite Staters over in New Hampshire, and the Green Mountain folks up in Vermont, and the Massachusetts Massachusetts folks, that the idea that all of these disparate communities should actually agree on something, it is amazing, and that they all come together to support the Patriots this weekend is, that's a small miracle, if you will. But beyond that, there is something about our love of contest, right? We all that we love the sports ball, whatever the sports ball is. We just had the Australian Open. I'm a huge Novak fan. Novak was in the finals of the Australian Open. Legendary stuff. He didn't win, but he's not done. We love this notion of contest. We love this notion of these great titans competing. And in fact, Paul talks about it all through the New Testament. Paul, again and again, understanding that he's talking to a Roman world and a Roman culture, the Roman games were huge. And there are two sports. Football, by the way, is not a sport mentioned in the Bible. There are two sports mentioned in the Bible. One is wrestling. The other one is running. And in the 9th chapter of Corinthians, he says, run the race in such a way as to win the prize. run the race in such a way as to win the prize. That we think of the Bill Belichick days of his simple slogan for the Patriots saying, "Do your job." This was basically Paul saying, "Do your job." Like, you have a place in which God has placed you. You have a life in which God has given you. You have people in the course of your day in which you will connect with and you will come in contact with. And the invitation is to run the race with them, to run the race that God has given you, to be a child of beauty, a child of joy, a child of compassion, to care for those in your midst, to stand for that which is right, true, good, and beautiful in your midst, and that every spiritual step that you take in every day is to run your race and to do your job and to live your life in such a way that you win the prize. Because here's my contention, and some of you may be more materialist focused than I am, or some of you may not take this in, but here's the reality that I think is at work. Why we love contests so much, why we're already preheating the oven to put the wings in and the nachos to get ready for Sunday. Because here it is, because our spiritual reality is this, that we are in the midst of a great contest. You and I stand upon a field in which there are terrors and horrors and devils and depressions and despairs that are trying to suck us into their team. And there are angels, and there is joy, and there are spirits of our ancestors who love us and want to call us into heaven to be with them, who are working to coax us ever toward the one who made us and loves us. And that this great contest, if we could see it displayed before us, it would look like the greatest battlefield ever arrayed, and that it is a constant and real contest. That as the great C.S. Lewis said, there is no neutral ground in the spiritual realm. In the realm of humanity, all of it has been claimed by God and then counterclaimed by Satan. Consider that. God has claimed you as his own, and then Satan has made a counterclaim upon you. You, friends, are in the midst of the greatest contest that has ever been and ever will be. And the reason I think that we like to root for the Patriots, or we like to admire the incredible handiwork of a Novak Djokovic who can hit a ball the way nobody else can hit it, the way that we love to see this level of contest, is because what we are truly made for and what we are primed for is the grand contest of spirit, which is constantly at work with us, and which we are made for. And so we should fight it, and we should run the race in such a way as to take the prize. Friends, my hope for you today as we get ready for this contest this weekend is that you will ever remember the race you are running. You will ever remember the one who is seeking to draw you in and call you home and into truth and good and beauty, and that you will run every second of every minute of every hour of every day in such a way as to win the prize and the crown of glory that is made for you. This is my hope for you all as we are on our pilgrimage together. Go Patriots, and we will pick it up next week with another 11-11.